Like, you know,
the nigger thing.
Yeah.
Saying the word nigger is just like nigger. Saying nigger.
She's calling you a nigger. It's like this
Boy, that he's a nigger. And starts calling them niggers. Word nigger. There should be a word like nigger, especially like the word nigger.
Hey, take me to this one. And the guy goes, okay. I go, is that in a good neighborhood? He's like, oh, yeah. Guy barely speaks English. He takes us there. We get out and we're giggling. Oh, we're going to go see Planet of the Apes. We walk into Planet of the Apes. We walked into Africa, dude. We walked in the door and there was no white people. There was no white people.
Obama endorsed Biden. I'm sold.
Are you?
Oh, yeah. He's fine now. Once Obama endorsed him, it's not like he can't remember anything. Did you see what Donald Trump Jr. tweeted?
No.
Or he put it on Instagram that Biden is like a web browser? Here,
No.
It's a hilarious meme. You know what? I'd also vote for Whoopi Goldberg over Joe Biden. I'd vote for Mike Tyson over Joe Biden. I just don't think it's a good idea to take someone who's struggling with dementia and put him in one of the most stressful positions the world has ever known. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's not an endorsement of Trump. He's an older man that has mental issues.
What I don't understand about Joe Rogan is that he was endorsing Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders is a guy who's against billionaires and the 0.001%, wants the redistribution of wealth. Now, Joe Rogan is a man who just signed a $100 million Spotify deal. If you were truly a democratic socialist, wouldn't you feel horribly guilty taking this deal, especially during a pandemic? You are everything that Bernie Sanders hates. You are. Bernie tweets all the time about how the rich are getting richer during the pandemic while the rest of the country suffers, and I agree, it's horrible. But Joe Rogan is in that group that you are talking about. Now, about the California wildfires. Joe Rogan blamed left-wing people for starting the fires. Did not say a word about climate change. It's funny because Bernie Sanders' #1 agenda is to combat climate change, which I love about him. So Joe, why are you blaming the left instead of calling it out for what it really was? Climate change. And then finally, Bernie Sanders endorsed Joe Biden, but you've been on the record saying that you'd rather vote for Trump over Biden. So you're not actually for Bernie. You're a closeted Republican. You're a greedy, money-grubbing Republican who poses as a socialist because you knew that would help you build your audience. You say your brand is unbiased discussions, but that's such a false statement. What really bothers me about Joe Rogan too is that he has the ears of all the millennials. Young people who listen to him every day. This guy has turned into a propaganda machine. Again, it's freedom of speech, so he's allowed to do this. But God, I wish he was just a good person instead of being such a self-serving, hypocritical fraud. And I am open to hearing other arguments and dialogues, but enough is enough from you, Joe. Please remove yourself from the political sphere. You have no political experience. This is a guy who I wish he didn't have such a big platform. Please, God, why didn't you give it to anyone else? Just like Susan Sarandon. It's like these people just always play the devil's advocate to popular opinion in order to get views. Come out like a man and tell us who you're voting for. But you won't because you don't want to kill some of your fan base. But you always hint at it, don't you, Joe? Ooh. Yes, the Rogan has been on my mind and I couldn't stay silent anymore about it. Please leave a comment. Tell me you're not the only one who isn't so annoyed with this guy. Give the video a thumbs up if you agree, or I guess a thumbs down if you disagree. Don't forget to subscribe for daily videos, and I will continue to uncover the truth.